another beautiful name. The bridge.
The bridge here. The bridge we have the
Tariq Taylor.
chef of the Eurovision Song Contest this year, Tariq Taylor.
Thank you very much.
And we just have to say one thing. We all look so extremely happy for a reason. It's partly because Tariq is here, but it's also because we just found out that Sweden beat Finland with 3-0
in the semifinals.
We're in the finals.
We're in the finals. Sweden in the finals. Sweden in the finals.
It's good.
Yes.
So it's a great day for Sweden, and I think it's going to be a great day tonight as well.
Yes,
for
and it's a crappy day for Finland, but it might change.
Yeah,
Oh,
it might change.
Yeah. Well,
No, okay.
they're in the finals.
Tariq, you are. I mean, you're the head chef of Eurovision.
More or less, yeah.
What do you mean, more or less?
I've been given the very prestigious thing to flavor the, or not to flavor the Eurovision as such, but create the menus for the opening ceremony and the closing ceremony tonight as well.
Where is the closing ceremony?
Most important dishes that you're responsible.
Absolutely, yeah.
So where is the closing ceremony?
The closing ceremony tonight is going to be at the slaughterhouse. The dinner starts at 1 tonight at 1 a.m.
1 a.m. the dinner.
Yes, the slaughterhouse. That sounds like a fitting place to have a dinner at. Yes,
that's where you go after. But no, it's pretty good. It's between 1 and 3 a.m. So it's early in the morning.
They will be really hungry then, I guess.
Yeah, and probably a little bit drunk. So we've done what we've created is a street food kind of thing that's going to go on down there. So we've created one big room where there's a long sort of food street where you can go and grab little things to eat.
Okay.
So
perfect when you're tipsy and tired.
Absolutely, things that'll go with your drink.
Yeah. Now we're showing. I think we're going to show a little picture here that describes some of the dishes.
Oh, that's the opening night.
That's the opening night. That's the food for the opening night.
Absolutely. If we go from right to left, you see that's the first thing they would have encountered food-wise. It's an edible beach. The idea of the whole thing here was to create something that would symbolize our region, both nature-wise and food-wise.
Okay.
But I also wanted to create something that was fun and festive and colorful, because that's what Eurovision is to me.
So dead fish on the beaches?
Dead fish on the beach.
That's the region.
That's the fun. No, seriously.
Dead fish on the beach.
Seriously, the first thing that we created was like a stretch of beach. So we got rocks from the beach, and the sand that you see is actually breadcrumbs. It looks like sand. You can feel, touch it, eat it. And then we had some knäckebröd, local specialty with seaweed inside, and 3 pieces of herring, all flavored with the signature flavors. And that's a new thing, signature flavors for something like Eurovision.
Signature flavors.
Yeah, I don't believe that the Eurovision has ever been flavored, flavor-wise. So the 5 things that we've created for it is chilies, elderflowers, apple mints, licorice and rhubarb. And those are the 5 flavors, and they're all connected to key words such as curiosity, friendship, and so on and so forth.
So, and you mean those flavors were like coming again and again all through the Eurovision?
And it's really nice to see that a lot of restaurants and fast food places around here have, adapted those flavors. So if you come here, because I mean the Eurovision, of course, is the artists are there, but it's a fest for the people. The reason why they do and we do and all of this is for everyone around here. So for the first time, people can come and taste the Eurovision. So next time when they taste licorice or they taste rhubarb, they'll remember Malmo and the happy times they've had here.
Oh, cool.
So,
who came up with that idea?
It's a company in Malmo called Foodism. I believe they're the only company in the world that actually flavors companies and events and so on. So they created the 5 flavors, and my job was to create dishes with the 5 flavors.
Okay. So first I got the
edible beach.
Yeah, the edible beach. That was an awesome idea.
Thank you.
And what is this?
That's the closing thing. That's an edible meadow. To me, if I think about Sweden or our region in summer, I would picture flowers and grass, and you take a stroll out in the nature and you'll just see pretty flowers everywhere. So this is wheatgrass, so it's all edible. And macaroons on top of the wheatgrass with edible flowers and little butterflies. The butterflies, of course, are not edible, but and not real.
Don't try that.
Yeah, but all of the colors are there. I think it's a really nice interpretation that you can just, of springtime here.
Yeah. Almost feels kind of psychedelic when you watch it.
But that's the dessert, I guess, then, and the main course was...
Yeah, this was the main course. Now, these are 5 dishes, and each one of them symbolized those 5 signature flavors that I just told you about. And the first thing that I'm pointing at right there, that's a lamb rillette with the apple mince inside and some beets. All of the ingredients here are very, very local.
Yeah, because that's something that you sort of really like and try to work it with.
Yeah, absolutely. We just try to work with local ingredients, but not just make Swedish food. I mean, the Eurovision is a multicultural, international event. It should, food-wise, also represent as many and as much as possible. So
I'm happy that you didn't pick surströmming, or as we
I actually gave that to SBS Australia yesterday. That was an experience.
Yes, and now we have political tension between Sweden and Australia.
Well, I don't know, but she said, well, maybe the surströmming is the signature flavor that I'll remember. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll see.
I guess that's it. Okay,
well, that was the first dish, and it's beets on top, yellow beets with lemon. It's a really nice salad combined with the lamb. It's beautiful. Easy to do at home as well. In the spoon, right there, that's the rhubarb. It's into a nice ceviche made with haddock and some beets on that as well. Georgia beets, striped ones. And then a specialty of our region, of course, it's gravad lax, cured salmon. And this one's been tempered as well. It's been low temp, so it's nice. It's cooked, but it looks like it's raw. It's rolled in chili, so it's nice and hot in the mouth. The next dish right there is a langoustine with elderflowers and a little bit of leek ash. Leek ash we've been using quite a lot lately up here. And the last thing is a completely vegetarian thing. It's a terrine made out of beetroots, and on top of that you've got licorice.
Wow.
And licorice is kind of one of those wow things when you eat it for the first time.
Yeah.
We Swedes, we eat more salty licorice than any other people anywhere else in the world. And I believe when I gave the Australians salty licorice yesterday, they went like, oh wow, that's something, you know, completely new, the way we do the licorice. So it's cool. So those are the 5 dishes they had.
And so because it's created, did everybody get this? That you know, eating the
absolutely. Yeah, we had 1,500 guests at the opera on the opening night, and it was really nice to see how well the food was received. And one of those countries that are really, well, you know as well as I do, that Italians love food. And if it's good, they tell you. And the Italian delegation actually came up to me, shook my head and said, "You're Tarek." "Yes, I am. I have to tell you that was the best food I've had in all my..." And then he stopped for a moment and said, "No, maybe not all my life, but in many, many years. I love the combinations." Wow. So I think Malmo can be proud of this.
Wow, great.
And you can be as well.
Yeah, you should.
I am proud to represent Malmo in this case.
And you, what are they going to eat tonight?
Tonight they're going to have a street food thing. They're going to be having a sausage made out of rooster, nice little condiments on it, including the rhubarb. They'll be having a slow-cooked belly of pork with some nice chilies and hot stuff there, spicy and smoked mayonnaise, which is really nice. And of course, since we're in Malmo, they got to have falafel. Malmo is the falafel capital of Sweden. They cannot leave Malmo without having falafel, so that's what they'll have tonight.
Oh, they're going to have falafel?
Absolutely,
awesome.
100%.
Yes. Awesome, great.
With apple mint tomatoes.
But you're cooking for, I mean, obviously you have you've been working as a chef for 25 years, I think, right?
Yeah.
And you've done TV shows here in Sweden. Now you're doing a TV show for BBC about Nordic food?
It's an international show. BBC Lifestyle will show it here in Sweden, but we're actually showing it to almost 120 countries around the world for 82 million people. And it's the premiere night on the 24th of June. So it hasn't been shown yet.
You're going to be a big star, I guess.
We'll see how well it's received.
But now you're cooking for a lot of artists, food for a lot of artists, and I know, you know, looking at writers and talking to, they could be sort of picky about what they eat and whatnot, and allergic and blah blah. How is the list been long? What you couldn't serve?
Well, actually not. We found out that the only people, or not the only, that would be no, not really, but most of the allergies were actually represented by the Swedes. International artists,
Yes,
they just ate everything.
They
hate everything.
We are kind of known for being a bit sensitive
Yeah.
here in Sweden. So yeah.
So do you have a picture of the food that's going to be served tonight?
No, it hasn't been made yet, so it's quite impossible to show you a picture of it, but...
But we had a very vivid description.
But don't you just put it in the microwave?
I kind of feel it was a mistake having Tariq here already now, because I'm going to sit here and become hungry after this wonderful description.
Tell you what, if you're here late tonight, I'll drop by with some food for you.
Oh, that'd be awesome. That'd be great. That'd be great. All right,
That would be
Tariq,
so much better than Burger King. Yeah.
Tariq, thank you a lot for coming here, and
Thank
we
you.
really appreciate you taking your time out of your busy schedule. But before I say goodbye,
Yeah.
I just remember you work with now. I mean, cooking all the food
Yeah.
for all these important people from all around the world. You would think that you would work with the best chefs. Everybody would be flying down from Sweden and everything, but you chose another way, didn't you?
Well, in the beginning, we used students, and we wanted to have something that was representative of a lot of people. So we used students from the restaurant school here. We made sure that all the students were from different backgrounds and different ages as well.
Yeah.
And so we all worked together, and we had a cookout session where we did what we liked the best, and then we picked the raisins out of the cake and created dishes around that.
Excellent.
So that was the idea, to not just have a couple of super chefs create great dishes, but not really be connected with the people. We wanted to do that with the people.
I see.
That's that's a great thing. I think that's what Malmo has done and really showed everybody how to do. I mean, it's not, you're really integrating and giving the city, Eurovision, the whole thing, the whole event is giving something back to the people living in Malmo also. Not only for tourists coming here, but to involve people. You have students performing in the Malmo Arena as stand-ins.
Yeah.
You guys trusting, students of cooking food. And it's great. I really.
Yeah, I'm really proud of Malmo. Malmo has really opened up its heart. It's everywhere I go, I just hear good things about
That's
it.
what you hear from all tourists being here. I mean,
beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you a lot, Tariq.
Thank you.
I appreciate
Thank you,
it.
Looking forward to seeing you and eating your food.
Thank you very
Not
much.
the other way around. Yeah.